everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Looking now at some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Prince. And it's Rollins in at the 1 spot. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
So Milwaukee wins the tip. Pass to Prince. Here's Turner. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
Maxey surveying the D. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 23 points his last outing. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. I brought up Tyrese Maxey, and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Maxey, that's good.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Maxey. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Lets it fly. Stolen. Here's Rollins. Maxey covering. Here's Turner. Antetokounmpo outside. Prince against Oubre. Shot clock at 6. From 10 feet away. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Oubre. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Prince, the pass to Harris. Here's Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. Rollins gets the bucket.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point differential. Drummond with the screen. The floater, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
One shot.
Free throw's good from Maxey.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
The Bucks leading by 4. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching to over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Myles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Shams, thanks very much. So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Outside Maxey. That one no good. The Bucks have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Rollins passes to Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
76ers trail by 8. Outside Maxey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Maxey's got 9 points.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Here's Rollins. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Rollins. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Here's Prince. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. He has 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. In the 3rd spot, Milwaukee. 5th best, the 76ers.
Oh, man, both these teams love the 3-ball. 2 of the best at hitting long-range shots.
76ers trail by 6. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Now Oubre. This one for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Rollins passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
The 76ers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Edgecombe. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Drummond. Outside Maxey. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 12 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Leading by 5. From the line, Drummond grabs the miss.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Here's Maxey. And he dunks it down.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
The Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title card.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Here's Turner, following the score by Philadelphia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a fadeaway. Antetokounmpo can't connect. 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Maxey. Now Drummond. Back to Maxey. Drummond to screen on Prince. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Rollins. And here is Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And so here is Philadelphia following the score by Milwaukee. Here's Watford. And he banks in the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Rollins. Turner, a screen on Maxey. Here's Rollins. Maxey covering. The 3 from Prince. The rebound by Maxey. 76ers trail by 3. Giannis with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. For 3, here's Harris. Rebound by Philadelphia. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Now here's Maxey. 16 points for him. With some arc. Watford outside. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Edgecombe, no good. The Bucks leading by 3. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Harris outside. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. Trent, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Anthony comes in for Rollins. '76ers trail by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Brian, back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And in transition, they've been one of the best teams in the league. They're top 5 in fast break points. They've got a lot of speed, and they use it to their advantage.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are #1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. Pass to Drummond. Antetokounmpo against Oubre. Grimes, the pass to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 2. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Sixers trailing. Maxey finds Drummond, and it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Green is subbed in for Prince. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, B.A., and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
McCain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Lowry's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Here's Lowry. "51 seconds left to play in the first quarter." Pass to Bona. Now McCain. Philadelphia moving it around. 4 on the clock. Here's Lowry. Philadelphia with another miss. Milwaukee with the ball. To the middle. Here's Portis. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Here's Bona, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Bobby Portis. Gary Trent is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Coffey in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Coffey. Trent outside for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Lowry left side. Back to Grimes. Outside McCain. Good as the jump shot falls. And the 76ers lead by 2.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Anthony against Lowry. Anthony, the pass to Portis. Shot blocked. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Lowry. It's good. And now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Lowry against Anthony. To the inside. Here's Kuzma. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice job at slipping to the right spot after setting the screen. That's one of the best times to get yourself open. Kuzma, you can't lose track of that guy.
Now here's McCain. 23 points for him last game against Toronto. Lowry surveys the D.
Setting up others and running the offense smoothly, that is what Lowry does.
The Bucks trail by 4. Now here's Anthony. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Kuzma outside. Portis with a screen on Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma finds Portis. For 3, Anthony. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Philadelphia leading by 4. McCain. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Anthony. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers.
Timeout.
He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Harris comes in for Coffee. And it's Rollins in for Trent. Philadelphia also making some changes. Watford's checked in for Bona. Edgecombe comes in for McCain. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Lowry. Antetokounmpo outside. Harris outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Anthony outside. Beyond the arc. And they recover it. Rollins passes to Harris. Anthony outside. Now Portis. Guarded by Edwards. 4 seconds left. And then Portis with the dunk.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Maxey.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
He hits the second from the line.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Portis with a screen on Edwards. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Harris. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Edgecombe. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Watford. And it's Harris with the rebound.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo for three. Harris passes to Portis. Tries yet again, and he lays it in. And that'll tie this game up.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Now here's Maxey. He's coming off a 25-point game against Toronto.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
And that one is hammered home.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Anthony outside. Antetokounmpo against Edwards. Pass to Portis. Here's Rollins. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Rollins has got his second bucket of the night.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Myles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The 76ers also with a sub. Drummond's checked in for Edwards. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Pass to Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Rollins. Maxey covering. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Antetokounmpo for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Edgecombe. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, a little bit of a welcome to the league. The rookie Edgecombe dealing with some very aggressive defense there.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And when you watch VJ Edgecombe play, The word explosive comes to mind. A tremendous athlete with an exciting future.
Now Maxey. And in today's NBA, you need your point to be able to get his own. Here are the top scorers among point guards in the league. Tyrese Maxey, third.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
The first one falls. Prince is checked in for Anthony. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Maxey.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo outside. And they pick up 2. Prince has got 9 points.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition and making it a half-court game allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Antetokounmpo following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Pass to Turner. Harris outside. Now here's Antetokounmpo. The 3-ball. Drummond grabs the miss. Maxey with it. He's got 22. Drummond to screen on Prince. And here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe. And that opens things up in the pick and roll.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. Out to the wing. Here's Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. There's a screen by Turner. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Maxey. He's closely guarded. Got it. 6 points for him.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
The Bucks trail by 9. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
And fewest turnovers per game, and they're in the top 10 for field goal percentage. They pick their shots well and do a good job not forcing things on that end.
And you pointed it out. This team is tremendous beyond the arc. They hit threes at a very good clip, and that opens up the court. On defense, Philadelphia. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Harris outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Clock at 6. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Philadelphia leading by 9. And here is Maxey. 22 points for him. Shoots. Again, Philadelphia.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Here's Rollins. Maxey covering.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
And he can't hit the second.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Now here's Maxey. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down low. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th assist of the night. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Edgecombe. 7 points in the game. Drummond, the screen on Harris. 5 on the clock. Inside. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 13 points in the game. Pass to Prince. Turner, a screen on Oubre. The 3 from Prince. Drummond grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 10. To the middle. Watford gets the bucket. Watford's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like seeing Edgecombe share the rock like this. It shows how serious he is about involving his teammates.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Prince finds Turner. Now Antetokounmpo. Giannis to the cup. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Now here's Maxey. 22 points for him. Outside Oubre. To the paint. Here's Edgecombe. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, right away in his career, it's been clear that Edgecombe has a physical presence that very few NBA rookies have.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
They're now upwards of 80% from the line, a step up from their foul shooting in the first quarter.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Prince. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Sixers lead by 11. Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's Edgecombe, pounded by Harris. Takes a step back. Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Oubre. Drummond against Turner. Fader on the way. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Rollins. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And so it's Philadelphia. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Here's Maxey. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Maxey missing. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. Blocked!
And because of how athletic and quick Edgecombe is, He can come up with blocks. You gotta be careful shooting around him.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Maxey against Prince. The baseline J. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Edgecombe. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee shooting 52% from the floor so far. Such a unique player, Clark. Myles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, BA. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate. Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 7 tonight. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Philadelphia, here to start, they're on solid ground, standing 6th in the conference. And of course, Milwaukee, half a game behind.
Seeing where the Bucks are, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Now here's Maxey, 22 points for him, and Turner with the block.
Gonna need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
Here's Maxey, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Bucks trail by 9. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
These are not the teams to challenge at the rim. The best in the NBA in shot blocking. The 76ers, number 1.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 22. Pass to Drummond. Right side Maxey. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Maxey's got 24 points.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
The Bucks trail by 9. Harris outside. Here's Rollins. Maxey covering. Antetokounmpo left side. Takes a 13-footer. Pass to Turner. Launches a 3. Here's Rollins. The 3. The offensive rebound. Picked by Prince. 6 to shoot. And another shot. And the layup is up and in. Rollins has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Outside Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Drills it from deep. Oubre's got 5.
Kelly Oubre Jr. dialing it up from 3. The sweet lefty.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's all from 3-point range. Philadelphia leading by 10. Outside Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. Now here's Oubre. Fires for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Rollins. 7 points in the game. Harris passes to Turner. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Edgecombe.
Oh, my. I mean, just
some.
hard on that one, B.A. Man, Edgecombe had to feel good there in the open court.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Harris outside. Antetokounmpo, right side. Just 5 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Heat matchup, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Outside Maxey. Picked it out of midair. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Soft touch off the glass. Harris has got 5 now.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Driving in. Pass to Drummond. And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Harris. Here's Rollins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Prince. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Now Maxey. He's got 24. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Oh, and Turner with a block. And here's the fast break. Here's Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And here's Harris outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 8 assists here tonight. Over to the wing. Pass to Drummond. And here is Maxey. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Maxey's got 27 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far. And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. McCain's checked in. And so here is Philadelphia. 8-point game. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside McCain. Oubre on the wing. He's got 5. Here's McCain. Shot clock at 5. Drummond with the screen. 4-3. McCain's shot is off.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Harris against Oubre. Now here's Turner. Tightly guarded. Back to Prince. Harris outside. Launches it. Pass to Rollins. 4-3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oubre with it. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. An easy 2 on the layup. Oubre's got 7.
That's the way to do it. Oubre using his length inside to his advantage.
The Bucks trail by 10. Harris outside. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Back to Harris. Now Portis. And here's Turner. Give him 8 points now. The 3 from Prince. And no good. Good work defensively by Oubre.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Prince grabs the miss. And the Bucks shooting 35% in the third quarter. Pass to Turner to end the drought. He drops it from range. He's got 11.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And Taurean Prince has played for a number of teams so far. He's handled each experience like a total pro, Clark.
Yeah, that's the impression I get, B.A. I mean, he's somebody that welcomes every new opportunity in this league. Plays with a maturity and joy that helps any team. He's just a basketball player, understands his role, and relishes that wherever he is.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for him tonight.
And he can't get the first one.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Rollins. He's got 7. Pass to Turner. Over Drummond. Turner, no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 10. And here's Drummond. Turner covers. 5 to shoot. Here's McCain. Sends it home from three-point land. McCain's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. Turner, a screen on Oubre. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Sixers lead by 11. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Drummond. Now Grimes fires the 3. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Drummond's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
And the Bucks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Rollins, covered by McCain. Here's Prince. Now here's Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Rollins. Can they get it? Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. 1:25 left in the 3rd. Now here's McCain. Give him 8 points now. And the shot's good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Rollins. It's a 16-point game. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, excellent roll and finish by Prince. Competes hard. He's tough. Well, he scratches a lot of boxes you want scratched from a 3-and-D wing guy.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. Drummond to screen on Harris. The 3 from Edgecombe. Prince grabs the miss. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. Rollins passes to Turner, and he lays it up and in. Turner's got 13.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
.29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Tipped. Now Kuzma. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Sixers on top, up by 12. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
The little mistakes are the only reason they got this lead. You knew they were going to come out hard, all right? Even with that, it's more our mistakes that are giving them this lead, all right? We want to attack right here.
And it makes a lot of sense. You want every possession you can get. Doc Rivers certainly doesn't want turnovers to derail their efforts.
Yeah, it's a fine line between playing aggressive and playing out of control. That's the trap coach wants to keep them from falling into.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center, and it's Anthony in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The Bucks trail by 14. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Portis with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Portis from outside the arc. And McCain pulls it down.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Maxey against Anthony. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
McCain with it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Bucks trail by 14. Anthony, the pass to Portis. Trent against McCain. On the wing, Anthony shoots over Maxey. Anthony misses. Philadelphia has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Tries the spin move. Grimes, the pass to Edwards. Outside Maxey. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Maxey's got 29.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Here's McCain. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Grimes. Over Kuzma. Grimes' shot is off. Bucks trail by 14. Pass to Anthony. And here's Trent. Down low. And stolen by Edwards. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's McCain. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And stolen by Edwards. On the break. Rebounded by the Bucks. Anthony outside. Portis with a screen on Maxey. Three-pointer, Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Portis gets the bucket.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I can roast, I can gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last. And to believe in what you got, you was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help.
Myles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Drummond's checked in for Bona. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
And Allie, thank you for that. Drummond, a screen on Trent. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now Milwaukee moving it up. And the layup falls.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Now here's McCain. Clock at 4. Outside Edwards. Drummond for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
So it's Philadelphia now. Outside Maxey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Cole Anthony.
Khris Middleton at the line for 2.
Free throw's good from Maxey. Milwaukee making some changes. Prince is checked in for Kuzma. Harris comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Philadelphia also making some changes. Watford's checked in for Edwards. Oubre comes in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for McCain. Both free throws good from Maxey. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Rollins. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Maxey. Rollins, no good. The Sixers lead by 12. Watford outside. Back to Maxey. Changes up, and it's good on the lay-in. Maxey's got 11 in the second half.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
The Bucks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up. It's stolen. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Oubre. And that one good. And the 76ers lead by 16. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now Harris. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And Watford pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Oubre. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Prince finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Prince. Here's Rollins. Clock at 6. Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's Edgecombe. Up top, Maxey. Inside. And the jam by Drummond. And that's a double-double for him now.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Sixers lead by 15. Outside Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. Outside Oubre. Drummond to screen on Turner to the paint. And Drummond with the jam.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. The shake. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Maxey. Watford outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Oubre. Now here's Watford. Antetokounmpo covering. Outside Maxey. The three ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Harris. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses.
I like the competitive juice of Gary Harris. He wants to win every game, and he plays for his team at a high level.
Now it's Maxey. Oh, he jammed it.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Rollins. Maxey covering. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Harris. 6 to shoot. Now Turner. And he slams it down.
Gotta love seeing Giannis move the ball. Not just a scorer now, but a capable passer, too.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Edgecombe. Up top, Maxey. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Bucks trail by 13. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Oubre against Prince. Turner outside. Just 5 on the clock. Not that time. The Sixers lead by 13. Up top, Maxey. Here's Edgecombe, pounded by Harris. It's tipped. Outside Oubre. Maxey! Misses the three!
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the 76ers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Well, these teams meet 3 more times, so it has to feel great to take the first contest. It gives you a mental edge going forward against the Bucks.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Maxey.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Watford, right side. Here's Edgecombe.
Milwaukee foul. Brian Prince. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre Jr. 2 shots.
2.
And that one falls for Oubre. And so Oubre nails them both. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey